everyone. Greetings, YouTube, Facebook, all of my subscribers. My name is Kamishita from Kamishita's Corner and Sensational Touch, and I will be making some more soap today. We're going to be making some Citronella soap, and we're going to do another in the mold swirl. I didn't prepare my mold ahead of time. Let me get that together. I did prepare my oils already. My live water is already mixed, and I'm going to be working with two different colors. So we're going to be doing yellow and a fluorescent orange. And that will be the two different colors that we're going to be using today. So if you're new here, please like, subscribe, share, and click the notifications bell so the next time I upload a video, you will be sure to get notified. Alrighty, so we're going to add our live water to our already mixed oils. The live water has already been mixed and cooled off a little bit, not too much. So people, I want to let you know that we will be having another beginner bubble bash soap making workshop. You will learn how to formulate your own recipe, all the do's and don'ts of soap making, how to stay safe while making soap, learning how to make a soap in your home for just pennies on the dollar. So if you're interested in learning how to make your own soap, nice, natural, luxurious soap, you can join our beginner soap making workshop, which will take place this month, August the 29th. That's a Saturday at 12:30. So that begins at 12:30. It will be an in-class workshop, so it will be done in person, and you will need to bring nothing but yourself and a mask. All supplies will be supplied for you, and at the end of the class, you will be bringing home some soap. You will be making 4 bars of soap for yourself that you can bring home. Alrighty, so our live water is added. Please excuse the noise as I blend. And we're still in pre-order for our pink sugar that I made the other day. So if you're interested in pre-ordering the pink sugar handmade soap, you still can by sending me an email to kamishita@kamishitascorner.com and let me know how many bars you'd like to have. And you can also get some citronella soap, and that will also be in pre-order. If you wish, just let me know. And anytime I do any of my soaps in pre-order, you'll be getting $1 off the online price. So the benefits of getting it in a pre-order, you're ordering it before it's actually ready to ship out. So it will take a little bit more time than normal because I'm going to give it some time to cure. And then I'm going to put a use date on your soap. I'll cure it long enough for it to ship nicely. And then I'll let you know what day it'll be ready to use, where it will have completed a full cure. And for being patient and ordering early and letting me know that you love this soap, you get a nice discount, $1 whole off the online price. Okay, so I am going to do 2 different colors. One part, as you can see, is going to be a nice orange, and the other part is going to be yellow. Now this soap looks yellow because I used a yellow colored shea butter instead of the white shea butter, but I'm gonna have to, because I have chunks of color in here, I'm gonna have to blend this. But I'm gonna put some yellow oxide in this part of the batch, because even though it looks yellow now, when it cures, it will cure more to a white looking color, which is cool, but it's not what I want. Alright, I'm gonna have to blend that so it can mix well. Put my yellow in here. Let's shake it first. Uh-oh. Sorry guys, I have lost my mic. So I'm hoping that the audio on this video is a lot better than the audios in my other videos. I finally got a mic, and that should help with the sound. Okay, it's starting to thicken up here. So I want to move a little bit quickly. I don't want to have to plop it in, but if I have to, it's okay. I would rather it pour in. It gives a different looking swirl when it pours in. It's a little bit more wispier. When it gets so thick that you have to plop it in, it's kind of like, I mean, you can still get a nice swirl, but it's different. No fragrances in here yet, so fragrance sometimes will accelerate. And Citronella, it's the first time that I'm actually using. You know me, when I'm making soap, I'm by my window, and my window is open, and the cars outside always seem to, even though it's nighttime, and there's not as much traffic as normally is in the morning, but there's still traffic, and as you can hear, it's kind of loud. Okay, there's a chunk of colorant in there. Alright, so be sure to let me know if you're interested in that soap making class. I will have that class up on my Etsy shop. Beginner soap making class for Saturday, August the 29th. Okay, I'm going to blend one more time. Actually, hold on. Let's make sure we blend this time with, because I've got to give it another blend, but I also need to add fragrance. So let's make sure we have our fragrance added already. So yeah, this is the first time that I'm making soap with Citronella, so I'm really not sure how that's going to react. If it accelerates, if it rises, I'm hoping it'll be fine. And none of the above will happen, but you never know. So you kind of, once you add the fragrance, got to be a little prepared to move quickly, especially when you're working with a new scent. All right. So we're going to give this a bit of a zap. So excuse the noise once again. Just want to really make sure that color is incorporated and there are no bits of color in there. And there are definitely bits of color in here because I haven't. It's a little bit too full, and some of the fragrance is spilling out on the other side. So I gotta tilt it so that doesn't happen. So I want to kind of mix it a little bit and then give it a blend, and you're going to see that color get a little bit more uniform and probably a little darker as well, because it really didn't mix good. And oxides mix a lot easier in soap when you add it dry, but micas sometimes doesn't mix well until you actually blend it, unless it's mixed to a liquid ahead of time. All right. So it's already kind of full, so I'm hoping. Aha, you see that? See how that color is now mixing in a lot better. So I'm just going to stir with the stick without blending, and then finish it off with another tap of the blender. And it looks like this is getting nice and thick, so I may have to plop it in after all. As opposed to allowing it to pour. And once again, I apologize for all the excess noise. Now, it was quiet on my street until I started doing what? Recording, of course. Of course, they're going to say, oh, wait, she's recording now. Quick, let's make lots of noise. Never fails. All right. So this is ready to mold. I'm just trying to get all of the soap out of this. And I probably shouldn't really concern myself with this right now because this soap is getting thick. And I need to make sure to get it in the mold. Okay. I hate wasting soap, though. This is a pretty color orange. So this is Citronella soap. And Citronella soap is really good for keeping away, of course, the bugs. At least that's what they say. Personally, I like to use cinnamon for that. Cinnamon is another essential oil that's good for keeping away bugs. Eucalyptus, cinnamon, They say lemongrass. Lemongrass does not keep bugs away from me. It has always just attracted all the bees for me, that is. Now, see how thick this is? It's really thick, so this is not going to be able to be poured, which is fine. We'll just plop it in. Let's put it this way so you can see good what's happening in there. Alright, so I'm just going to add some drops of yellow, and then we'll just alternate my plops with orange. Put orange in the middle, and then I'm going to put it on top of the yellow. And then I'll just keep alternating, putting the yellow on top of the orange. And all that good stuff. I'll take and mix it with a little stick to give it a little bit more of a swirl afterwards. I'll use a little chopstick, and that will give enough swirl. It'll have to be enough swirl, because that's what I got. So I hope you guys are enjoying the end of the summer as much as you can with everything that's going on. Even though they're relaxing a lot of the lockdown rules and they're opening up a lot more, there's still people that are very skittish about getting out too much and too soon, and they're opening schools. But a lot of schools I know are having their own sort of rules on how they're going to implement their classes. My sister goes to a, whoops, I wasn't supposed to put that there, charter school. She works at a charter school in Jersey, and they're like alternating their openings. They're going to be having days on and days off, and like morning sessions, I think she said, and afternoon sessions. So everyone, all different schools are doing different things, but schools will be open in some form of capacity come September, and some schools are already open. Usually schools in New York open after Labor Day, but I'm thinking the schools that are open, that I'm hearing that are open, are probably private schools. Private schools tend to have their own schedule, of course. Sometimes they follow the New York City public school schedule. Most oftentimes they kind of do somewhat of their own thing. I used to work at a private school some years back, a long time ago, called Now Preparatory. It used to be on Washington Avenue. They put a Montessori school there now. I think it's still there. But Now Preparatory closed a long time ago. Long time ago. No longer open. I also used to work at the school Cush campus, which is also no longer open. That school, also private school. Two schools I used to work at. Yep. Then I did a little bit of GED, working at a GED program. And that was for a little bit of time, a couple of years. I gotta smack this down, guys, so give me one moment. Okay. And that banging down just helps to settle the soap, especially when it's thick like this. Making sure all the air bubbles kind of come to the top. It evens out the top a little bit so that there's not more soap on this side than that side. So the only thing left to do is to texture the top. So we're going to do a texture similar like the last one that I did. This time we'll just do it once, and however it turns out, it turns out. Once again with the noise. Seems like the motorcycle just wants to stay on my block. Or keep coming on my block, whatever the case may be. Alright, so this is my Citronella soap. Again, if you wish to pre-order, you can. You can pre-order this. You can pre-order the pink sugar. All you have to do is let me know. Send me an email. Kamisha@Kamisha'sCorner.com. That email will be in the description box. I don't like how that looks. I should have left it. I knew I was going to do that. Always do something that doesn't necessarily look nice after it's done. Yes, my email will be in the description below, and you can let me know that you want to pre-order. You'll get $1 off the online price. This is my Citronella soap. Thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and I will see you on the next video. Don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you'll be sure to be notified when I upload another video. Bye for now.